Well, what to say to begin this? I am so scared right now because I've never done anything like this before. I need an outlet. I'm not doing well. A lot of people aren't doing well. Long story short, I suffer from various mental illnesses. I'm a single mum, 3 boys. I don't work, can't work. Want to work, but you know. I'm Georgina. I have done a few videos, just, I don't know, saying some of my thoughts about mental illness, and also about some other crap that just got slipped in there for no reason. I have no idea why. Look, to be honest, if I offend anyone, I'm sorry. Sometimes I can be flippant about things. That doesn't mean I don't care about things. I don't appreciate things. I don't understand the sacrifices that people have done for us to be where we are right now, and for me to be able to do this. Because I know in a lot of countries this is not possible, and I'd probably had police like banging down my door and like imprisoning me somewhere, and then probably chopping my head off. Not naming any names because I don't want that to happen. Not that it would. Anyway, sorry, I ramble, because when I'm nervous I ramble. I have put a little bit of makeup on because I don't want to scare you away. But it's been very stressful time at the moment, so I've just been picking my face like crazy. It's just, ugh, look like a fucking monster from Blue Lagoon. Well, not really Blue Lagoon, like Black Lagoon, isn't it? Yeah, Black Lagoon. I think Blue Lagoon was Brooke Shields or some shit like that. Yeah. Anyway, this is probably not going to interest a lot of people. It might interest some people. I'm basically doing this because I'm sick and tired of just talking to my friends about it, talking to people I know about it, talking to strangers in the street about it. I need to get this out, and this I have found after doing a couple of videos is actually a good outlet for me. If I helped anyone understand mental illness more, or understand the way some people who are labelled crazy or not normal, how their minds work, I can shed some insight into it. For everyone out there who's lost somebody to suicide, I know I have. I know friends who have. I know so many people who have almost succeeded. And I myself have survived it. basically this is just an intro. I'm going to post some things every now and then. I'm probably going to post like a couple of videos to start with, just because last weekend I got on a roll and I just couldn't stop. Don't watch them all. Watch some of them, watch one of them. It's up to you. If it helps anyone, then that's a good thing. If you're not interested, then good luck to you and go on your way. I'm not interested in people turning around to me and go, well, why don't you just fucking go ahead and try again and succeed this time? Because you know what? You can go fuck yourself, because you're hiding behind your own your little computer, and you know what? You've probably got issues yourself that you haven't dealt with, and you're projecting them on me. So look, I can be a bitch sometimes. I can, be good sometimes. I'm just so many different things. It's just so I'm gonna post happy videos. A lot of them are gonna be probably depressing. Some of them are gonna be like literally you're just gonna watch it and just go, what the fuck is going on in your head? Because I switch from one subject to another subject, to a different subject, to another subject, to this subject, to that subject. So I could be talking about one story, and then all of a sudden I pause and I start talking about something completely different. So yeah, it's the way my mind works. It's like my thought process is like a mouse in a maze. Except for sometimes the maze has invisible walls and I just fall through them. That sounds so weird. Oh my god. My fucking mouse. I actually used to, really funny story. When I was younger, and I was at school fete, and I always wanted a mouse. And my mum was just like horrified, absolutely horrified. And one of the girls' pet mice had babies, and they were giving them away as a prize for a game. Anyway, I ended up winning one. To my mother's absolute and utter horror, I come running up to her going, oh my god, look at this. Oh my god, I've won something. I've won a mouse. And the look on my mother's face was priceless. She was just like, that's great. Oh god. And I can just see right now what would have been going through her head. She'd been going, fuck, how long till I get her to kill it? Unfortunately, it didn't take that long. I wasn't very good with looking after animals back then. It was only one mouse though, and my sister's fish. I think there were 3. I don't know. I would just went kind of like, I'm gonna feed fish. Fish and God, it's funny what you remember when you start to talk about things. See, I told you. I start talking about mental health and I end up talking about dead fish. Anyway, yeah. So after a while, the mouse died. Mum was happy. Everything was all good. But back to this, and what I'm going to post. I'm going to post little bits about my life, how I cope with things, how I deal with my mental health, how I deal with my panic attacks, how I deal with my paralyzing fear of walking out the front door, of my fear of waking up in the morning sometimes. But I'm also going to post some good things. I'm going to post some things about how I went out and I actually had a good night, and I danced until my feet was sore, and I was just on this high, and ended up, when we left, bouncing down the steps and whipping my shoes off and just dancing down the street with my friends, singing barefoot to whoever's car we were taking, if we were taking a car, and them going, holy crap, I have to listen to this all the way home, or to the taxi. And then when we're going to get in the taxi driver's just like, what the hell? That was a really weird accent. Like, what the hell? Oh god, it's so funny. A lot of people think that taxi drivers are all Indians. They're not. I had this really, really hilarious, he's probably about 60-year-old Greek dude, and he told us jokes the entire time. We were just cacking ourselves. They were like dad jokes mixed in with Greek jokes we didn't understand, and then, oh my god, it was just hilarious. It was one of the best taxi drive, like, oh yeah, he was talking about some kids who tried to fare evade and what he did, and it was hilarious. He basically chased them down and made them almost piss their pants. Don't fare evade. They're hard-working people there, and they don't get paid much. Unless that asshole's like the one who tried to drive off on me when I was still attached to the door. Yeah, I hope karma got you. I really hope karma got you. Yeah, and for anybody else, if you're in the city, especially if you're a visitor to our lovely, sometimes completely fucked up state, or country, if you get a taxi and you hop in it and they go in the city and you go, and they go, where are you going? Don't say Crown. Never say Crown. Go, I want to go to, I don't know, Ferntree Gully. But I need to, and then once you're in, you start driving, you go, oh, can we just swing past Crown so we can pick up my friend? It's just one person, yeah. And then when you get to Crown, you go, oh, wait a minute, oh yeah, now we're getting out. That's how you do it, because otherwise they just drive off. I really don't know how I got onto talking about taxi drivers. I think it's because inside I'm absolutely terrified about this and doing this, and I don't know how people are going to react. I don't know. Look, I don't care how people react. Well, I do care how people react. I hope it helps people sometimes, or some people. If I can give one person a laugh, if I can help somebody take the hand off a knife, take the hand off a bottle of pills, take the hand off a bottle of alcohol, because alcohol does not work. It's not the answer. then I've succeeded. Anyway, that's just a little bit of an introduction. I was born, raised, and have lived all my life in the fair state of Victoria, in Melbourne. Though I'm in Frankston now, which is a little bit... It's like its own little city. But I love it. Everyone goes, oh, Frankston, oh my God, seriously. But there's always some places in every suburb that are dodgy. I know. I grew up in Brighton. I know, and people go, Brighton. But you have no idea how dodgy some places are. I mean, seriously. And there's a friggin' dodgy bastards there as well. And entitled little shits. And stuck up friggin' whores. And I'm being very judgmental right now, and I really shouldn't, because it's not nice. Do you know why I do it? Because I don't feel good about myself. So when I don't feel good about myself, I put somebody down. Or that's what I was taught to do. I was always taught to look down on people. Oh, they go to TAFE. Only smart people don't go to TAFE. I went to TAFE. I don't learn well. I'm not knocking my family. I have an awesome family, an extremely supportive family, who have supported me every step of the way. I'm so lucky in that, because there are so many people out there who don't have it. But everyone has their problems. I mean, having my own kids, it's like being stuck in a tumble dryer and you don't know which way you're going. You don't know what to do. You don't know what to say. You think you're saying the right thing, and then it's the wrong thing. You think you're trying to, you think you're doing the right thing, and it doesn't matter, because you can teach them all the manners in the world, and when they grow up, it's a mixture of you, it's a mixture of their environment, it's a mixture of their personality, it's a mixture of who, just everything, and you can't control that. I mean, you look at my brother and sister, and you probably wouldn't even think we're related. But yeah, it's just crazy. Especially my cousins, like, don't even get me started. I mean, in one family they've got a doctor, a comedic artist, and political artist. He does comics and political pieces and things like that, and he's so smart. And then basically shaman. And he's in tune with life, he's in tune with himself, and you've just got three different beliefs and whole different people. Grew up in the same family. People go, oh, I blame the parents, blame this, blame that, blame this, blame that. It's in here. It's how you're born. To be honest, it's how you're born, but it's also, It is. You are a product of your environment as well. So you have a core personality, and at your core, you build on that core. And you can change things about you around that core, but ultimately there is this tiny little core inside of you that you can't change, because it's you. And each choice, each decision that you make, or each scenario or situation that you're exposed to, feeds on that core. So it attaches itself, and that core determines what decision you make. You have two exactly the same people, two different people brought up in exactly the same situation, exactly the same way, exactly the same friends, exactly the same education, exactly the same family, exactly the same everything. And one will be a complete success, and will just succeed in this world. And the other one will turn out to be a serial killer. We don't know. But the thing is they both have the if given the right situation, or whatever, not given the right situation, at each crossroads, at each turning point, they both made a decision, and they made different ones. It's really all about you and the decisions you make, not decisions anybody else makes or other people make for you. It is the decisions that you make, and you need to own that. Bad things happen to you. I know. I've had bad things happen to me. And there are some things that I won't say, because I don't want some people. I don't want some people to know about it. But it's how I've come out of that that really defines me. So, yeah, well, I survived. So much as you can call it surviving at the moment. I'm not doing well at the moment. But it's up to me to slowly make changes and slowly improve my life. And yeah, I need help, but I need to ask for that help, and I need to what do I need to do? I don't even really know, because it's hard. Yeah. Anyway, that was supposed to be a short intro, but it's turned out to be this long friggin' thing. I'm gonna post this. then I'm probably going to, I know I said alcohol is not a solution, but I'm probably going to have a beer or two. And then I'm probably going to post something funny, just as an uplifter. So if you want to hear it, some really bad jokes. A couple of impressions, and a little bit of an insight into my personality. Then watch the next one. I dare you. Well, until next time. See yous.